I think if I look at crawl, walk, run, fly, and I go and I would make a chart of where organizations are in the workshops. You know, most of them were in the crawling stage, and then a few were more in walking, and it was kind of like this. And now I'm seeing more of a bell curve. So I'm seeing more moving from crawling. Most of what I see is in walking, a little bit more in running, and then we still have a smaller number of flying. But there's been movement. Let's take the culture change, okay? You know, it really comes down to leadership, and I think, you know, I just taught a workshop, you know, leading with a network mindset, and it was actually a group of nonprofit CEOs, and a lot of them came in like this, very skeptical. But once they began to hear from their peers about the power of it, and talk about, you know, how it's worked for them, then they, you know, start to change their mindset around it. I often talk to and work with people who are at maybe the second run. You know, some social media implementers, maybe it's some VPs of communications who are saying, you know, how do we convince our boss that they should do this? So I always recommend that they look at and ask the question, what is your CEO doing now that can be enhanced by social media? And what can make them more effective using social? And then, you know, sit them down, show them examples from other peers, and then give them, you know, a small tweetorial or tutorial, whatever that is, and help them get started. I've seen many CEOs get started this way, and once the CEO is modeling this behavior, so to speak, that it's okay, it's good to be networked, others in the organization follow. Yes, and it doesn't mean that they have to be on every single platform or they have to spend their entire life tweeting. As a matter of fact, the most effective ones are, you know, on their mobile phones, and they're using found time, you know, time they're waiting in line to get their lunch or commuting on the bus to work. You know, they may be tweeting, and the value for them is like, and I've talked to many CEOs who have actually found value, is that it first of all, it's a great way to keep informed about their field, and connect with people they wouldn't normally connect with. And also, you know, some CEOs, you know, some goals for social media is to get mainstream media placement. And so, at least those that are using Twitter are able to easily connect with journalists and get story placement. Or else they might be, one of the goals is legislative or policy change. I talked to one CEO who says, you know, we're really interested in getting certain laws passed, and when I go in to speak with legislators, they already are halfway educated because they read my Twitter stream.